Baja Blenders, and I want to see if you guys know what that is.
That's the pier. It's on the pier, right? Isn't that the? No. That's not the margarita place.
Rita's Baja Blenders?
Don't Google it. I want to see if you know it. Do you guys know Rita's Baja Blenders?
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's a margarita place.
Beat the heat with frozen margaritas in strawberry or lemon lime, even add a splash of Grand Marnier. I think that they were like $15 for a margarita,
Is this
and then
Vegas?
you could pay like $5 for a Grand Marnier shot. Which,
Bro,
come on. But I wanted to include it in there because I thought that was funny that's someone's favorite restaurant. Someone said the food's pretty good, but honestly, I like Carthay food over Club 33 food.
You said that you said I like, and I just heard big butts, and I cannot lie. There was like the perfect amount of pause. Sorry.
Those aren't mutually exclusive. Napa Rose.
Yeah.
Thinking about food.
Right.
The
I
burgers
got a
are good. The pizzas are all right.
delicious burger there.
The burgers are pretty good. Carthay, of course. Someone wrote the Dole Whip stand! Exclamation! 4 people.
Good call.
So
I think the gumbo gets lost.
it does. Absolutely.
It's good. It's really good.
It's good. Hey, if you want it, the recipe's on our website, by the way.
Yeah.
The exact recipe. Do you have anything special, like a button or Mickey ears, that you always wear to the... Do you guys, anything that's special?
Poncho.
Nice.
Actually, a few
I
people
do wear a churro shirt.
claim churro shirts. A couple of Disney Hawaiian shirts. That would have never been the case. My Mickey playing hockey pin. It's my favorite. And I like that, you have one specific pin that you bring. Like that to me is pretty cool. Ears, buttons, pin lanyard. Someone says, nope, I switch it up. And then someone said, comfortable shoes.
Yeah, for real.
Highly, highly underrated piece of equipment that you need to bring every time. And then someone said, my many ears I've collected over the years. I change them at least twice a day.
Really?
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, hey, you can stop that and go to cover yours. What's your favorite show or parade? I would have no idea what to say to this. I don't have a favorite show or parade.
World of Color.
I mean, it was fine. I saw World of Color. It was fine. It existed. It was a thing. But I wouldn't go, man, let's go watch World of Color tonight. I've seen it once and I've seen it again.
Right.
Or
Okay.
I won't see it. I don't need to see it again.
I like the Pixar parade. Is that what it's called?
The Army Men?
The Pixar Play Parade, yeah.
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 Okay.
That's pretty fun.
A lot of people said Phantasmic, Paint the Night. I mean, there's not really a whole lot of things to talk about in here. Someone said the water light show thing in DCA. A few people said they're all great for getting folks out of the attraction queues. This was a good one to mention. The impromptu shows like Bert and Mary Poppins, the Five and Dime, Dapper Dan's, etc. And then Mickey and the Magical Map, which I've never done. I haven't done that yet, but I want to do that.
Mickey and the Magical Map.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
It's over by Small World, like by Toontown.
It's in the theater up there.
Yeah, it's like by the Toontown train station.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know. It's supposed to be really cool. Do they even do it anymore?
Who knows?
I don't know. I heard that it was amazing. It was a really good show, but I guess I'd rather ride rides than sit and I don't know. But we'll see. That'll all
You would
change.
totally sit if they sold alcohol, but
That's true. Give me a Michelada.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
said Jeremy.
I feel too good. Let me get a Michelada. What's something you always bring with you to the parks?
That I always bring?
Mm-hmm.
A churro shirt and a fanny pack.
It's different than apparently the anything special that you always wear. Like just something
you're right. Okay,
like utility thing. I don't know.
Water bottle. Every single time.
Yeah.
Water bottle.
Band-Aids.
For blisters?
Yeah, because I've had to hunt Band-Aids down before, and it sucks.
That makes sense, yeah.
Band-Aids and sunscreen. In a related story, I'm old.
This person said lots of money.
A credit card.
Right. Patience and humor, which I thought was pretty good.
Yeah.
Sunscreen, a backpack with snacks and drinks, children, and then in all caps, LOL. Lots of folks, of course, said phone chargers or backup batteries, which I've never really felt the need to. I guess I'm not on my phone or posting, which is weird for me. But I mean, that's fine. I would never think to to do that. And then someone asked, besides the fanny pack. And then my favorite one of these was change for the penny presses.
Nice.
Oh, that's good.
I never really see. Actually, I think I maybe have seen maybe a handful of people in all the years I've been going to Disneyland
Right.
that actually use those things.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to include that because it's a cool thing that you can do that there's no line
Yeah,
for.
that's true.
And there's a bunch of them around the park, and you can kind of
Yeah.
make it a thing.
And I think they all do different.
They do different,
scenes.
Well, I
Yeah.
think they have like 4 you can choose from. I think
Right.
even in each individual machine.
Right.
I don't know. What's your Disneyland guilty pleasure? Something you love but hate to admit. Was that you, Terrence? Is that your question? So you were Taryn, which Taryn.
No, I
would
think it was
do.
Taryn. I think that was Taryn.
Quite a few people said pin trading.
No.
Which and you know what? And
That's hilarious.
most of these are like the guilty pleasures.
Yeah.
I think you guys nailed this one pretty good with the responses. Storybook Land canal boats.
Oh, yeah.
Guilty pleasure, man. Do that ride. That ride. Own that ride.
I hate
baby.
when it's closed. I actually do
Me
like
too.
that ride.
It's
yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Waiting in lines to view the queues.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, but as your motivation for waiting in line, I think that's a little like you're just you want to be tortured.
Right. Right.
Hey, Peter Pan's 4 hours. I love that queue. Let's go ride. Let's go.
Queue's awful.
I know because there's nothing.
There's nothing there.
Well, and then there's one part you kind of like
When
turn
you
the corner
think you're
and it's
close
just
and-
body sweat smell
Yeah.
because it just there's no airflow.
Oh, when you go inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's horrible.
That's good. I love Mater's Junkyard Jamboree ride. We ride it every day of every trip.
I do love that ride too.
That is something that everyone should hate to admit. The Pooh ride. Winnie the Pooh ride.
Winnie the Pooh.
And actually, there was a few people who said Winnie the Pooh, but someone wrote Winnie the, and instead of the word Pooh, they used the
The
Pooh emoji.
Nice.
And I was like, oh my god. Disneyland is my guilty pleasure. I didn't want to go to Disneyland, but my husband made me go 5 years ago, and now I'm hooked. Coming from Australia, I thought it would be tacky and commercialist, but I got sucked in by the magic, and I love it.
That's good. I like that.
I like that response. That was pretty nice. Buying Disney shirts, dude, I'm right there with you.
Is that your? I was gonna ask.
Oh.
What are yours?
Mine is
Spending money.
Spending money, dude. Yes, I hate it so much. Buying Disney shirts kind of has me. We typically walk through Main Street all the time because I like buying things. I don't know why. And the shirt's like $35,
Yeah.
which they don't need to be that expensive, but they are.
Yeah.
And I can't help it. I can't.
No, I understand.
That's a good thing.
Same for you.
Buying stuff that I know I don't need.
What is it about Disneyland that makes you buy stuff you don't need? And I'll pick it up and I'll go, I literally have no place to put this thing
Yeah.
That I'm gonna buy.
that I'm going to buy. And then suddenly you're
Just doing it,
standing
yeah.
in line and go, why do I have this thing?
I don't know, man. You know what I think my guilty pleasure is because I really like it, and I was a little sad when they took it away. It's probably the Jingle Cruise.
I will say that is the best version of the Jungle Cruise. Is the Jingle
it
Cruise?
was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
Someone said I listened to Disneyland podcast, but yours is the best. I didn't add that in. Someone wrote
Nice.
that, which I did like. Not only because they're saying that we're the best, but it's not just. It's not just within Disneyland. It's
Right.
just Disneyland centric. I
Yes.
didn't really think about that at the time, but they thought out of the box, and I appreciate that. Cheesy cast member uniforms.
Nice.
I always buy like 4 dill pickles when I'm there.
Yum.
Imagine your guilty pleasure is 4 dill pickles.
It never would.
That would be something you have to hide from everybody. You
Yeah.
have to like have a secret eating thing because 4 dill that's a lot of
That's
pickle.
a lot of dill pickles.
That's a lot of dill pickle. This person said, I love trying to pull the sword from the stone. I know it's not going to budge for me, but maybe it will. And I like that kind of optimism
Yep.
because I feel the same way as a 40-year-old man. I'll tug on that thing all day. I don't even care. I love singing with the birds of the Tiki Room, which I do like. You're kind
I
of in
do
that
that
ride,
too.
and there's always a lot of adults in that ride and or the attraction. Everyone's singing.
yeah.
I know. Every single time.
It's cute. I listen to the area music at work and home almost daily. Terrence raises
I do
his
as
hand.
well.
Not surprised.
And then someone says giant mocha frappuccinos at Starbucks. I never have them outside the park, and that resonated with me because whenever we drive down south, that's the only time we're allowed to eat like fast food, like
In and out.
Yeah, yeah.
So, In and Out
Yes.
would be mine. So I deeply resonated with
Okay.
the frappuccino, the giant mocha frappuccinos.
Mocha frappuccino.
Orange mocha frappuccino.
All right, you guys want to do some Disney news,
Yeah.
please? Let's do that.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, yeah.
There was a question that I wish we would have asked that we didn't ask.
Okay, what is it?
In your opinion, what's the best land in the parks? I'll take in the entirety of the land.
New Orleans. New
Oh.
Orleans Square.
Okay.
What's yours? You have to have an answer.
I
You
would
guys-
say New Orleans as well. I think that
It's
it's
a whale.
as
Yeah.
whale.
Go
I think
excellent.
it's not only does it look great, but it's the only land where all the attractions, all two of them, are phenomenal.
Yeah.
So I think I'd say New Orleans Square.
Cars land.
Okay.
I'm going to go out on a limb here. I really like Frontierland. I like the shopping.
Okay.
I like the shooting gallery. And Big Thunder Mountain is one of my favorite rides.
Nice. Okay.
Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Terrence and I are the winners.
No one said Bugs Land.
March in the past, present, and future with all the news that's fit to cover. It's the Earzup Disney News.
Here's something we put on our Facebook page, but I do want to tell you guys about it. There's some changes to the annual pass, John, this summer. In honor of National Best Friends Day, first of all, you know that it's on the Disneyland blog, right? With Pixar Fest going on now and Pixar Pier set to open in now it's a week. It's truly the best time to grab your BFF and enjoy all things Pixar at the Disneyland Resort. Through September 3rd, annual pass holders can bring a friend to the Disneyland Resort and save up to 40% off an adult one-day park hopper ticket.
Wow.
That's not bad.
I think this is incredible.
Up to 40%, right? Plus, SoCal Select, SoCal, and Deluxe pass holders, they are having select dates unblocked in June, giving you more time to celebrate friendship and beyond with your bestie.
Do you think this is to counter the price increases and all of this new
Negativity that they've gotten.
Yeah.
They haven't gotten any positive news in like a month.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and I feel like Pixar Pier is opening June 23rd. There's a rumor right now that World of Color is down for months, like it's trashed, and they're repairing it, and there's a slight thing going on
Poor
there.
Terrence.
Yeah.
Right?
So I wonder if that is it. Where
Yeah.
they're just, we're going to unblock some dates. But I guess when I read it originally, I thought they were unblocking dates altogether, but they were just in June. But why? Why
Well,
are
'cause
we
also-
so why was the drive to like get everybody out of the parks to curb overflow,
Right.
and then now suddenly let's unblock and let's everybody back in?
That's what I mean. I think maybe they pulled the trigger too fast, and they made all those announcements while they have nothing open at DCA, and maybe thinking people wouldn't realize that and like put two and two together, but everyone did, and everyone got real mad.
Yeah.
And maybe it's just a PR stunt because they've never discounted tickets. I don't remember ever finding a discounted ticket
Right.
for Disneyland except on Getaway Today. Like
Yeah.
literally, I've looked. Like they're very difficult to find. So
Absolutely.
I don't know.
Speaking of things that are difficult, Pirates of the Caribbean reopened with the redhead is now Red the Pirate or whatever.
Yeah.
Apparently you can meet her in New Orleans Square.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I
cool.
don't care.
But they also redid some scenes in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, they ruined more stuff.
There's no longer the Davy Jones mist projection.
Oh, good.
Oh,
I hate
that's
that
nice.
thing.
Yeah.
Really?
That's yeah,
I
I'm so
loved it.
happy.
Oh, I loved it. You guys are crazy.
That smelled like
yeah.
swamp.
It's
No,
right.
no, I'm sure that's still there. That swamp smell, because I'm sure you're still going through a waterfall. But I didn't like the projection. I thought it was dumb.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Oh,
the
yeah.
projection was stupid. You're absolutely right.
Oh yeah, the swamp. You're right. Then it'll still be there. Yeah, no, the
My
projection
wife
was
calls me
ridiculous.
Swampfoot. And instead, there's now a cool change from skeleton to pirate special effect with an audio animatronic octopus below it.
What?
What?
I know. I don't know where that
Below?
is, but
Oh.
there's photos on the internet. The auction scenes in Pirates has also been updated, with the redhead being now a pirate, of course, which someone pointed out online is very weird because so now she's in the auction scene. So, but she's part of the pirates that ransacked the Puerto Dorado, the John, right? But you're selling.
Other women.
She's
no,
not.
no. You're selling goods and stuff back to other pirates who are just stealing it from the town. Like, why?
It
Why?
yeah,
make
it doesn't really
It doesn't
make
make
sense.
it's incongruent with the rest of the
Yes.
entire ride.
Yeah.
It made so much more sense before.
Yeah.
Pirates would buy wenches.
Yeah.
That's why they're stealing.
Yeah.
Right.
Here's some, if you want to do some advanced planning. 2019 Disneyland Resort grad night dates have been announced. So plan
Don't go
around
there.
these
Don't go
nights.
that night.
Right. May 10th, 11th, 17th, 18th, 21st, 22nd, 28th, 29th, and 31st.
So those are all done.
June 4th, 5th, 7th, 8th, 11th, 12th, and 14th.
Today.
Oh, hope you're not there.
2019.
Tomorrow, or it's next year.
Oh, stupid. I didn't
My
listen.
bad.
That's all right. You know those Funko Pops, the little toys that kind of has exaggerated heads? I have a couple of them. They're pretty cool. They are doing some Enchanted Tiki Room 55th anniversary
Oh,
ones
Nice.
that are going
no.
to show up at the Disney parks. Here, check these out.
Oh, those are cool.
There's like a
Awesome.
Tiki Totem one that looks adorable.
Those are awesome.
Yeah, the Barker Bird and Pele in the exterior garden.
I usually do not like those things, and those are really cool.
Mm-hmm. 623 on both coasts. So
Wow.
hook your boy up.
Those are going to be like $1,000 on eBay.
Probably, man. Here's some news. John Lasseter is finally stepping down from Disney in the wake of Me Too. He'll be stepping down at the end of the year after acknowledging, quote, missteps in his behavior with staff members. Disney announced on Friday that Lasseter, one of the most illustrious and powerful figures in animation, will stay on through the end of 2018 as a consultant. After that, he will depart from Disney permanently.
That doesn't surprise me. At all.
Lasseter in November took what he called a 6-month sabbatical. He apologized to anyone who has ever been on the receiving end of an unwanted hug, which is a direct quote,
Bro.
or any other gesture that made them feel disrespected or uncomfortable. This is a good quote. It's a quote. The last 6 months have provided an opportunity to reflect on my life, career, and personal priorities. While I remain dedicated to the art of animation and inspired by the creative talent at Pixar and Disney, I have decided the end of this year is the right time to begin focusing on new creative challenges, like how to hug people again.
You know what? If he was just hugging people,
Right.
then okay. But if he wasn't, and I wasn't there, if he wasn't, this is a slap in the face to every single person who was affected by that.
Right.
And for him to step down so graciously, come on, dude. He should have been fired and ran out of there. This is ridiculous to me.
Yep. Here's how you can spend the night glamping, which is glamour camping or
I've
whatever,
heard of this.
inside Disney World's Pandora theme park.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been there, but this sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Yeah.
a good idea.
Disney World will allow 2 guests to spend the night glamping for the first time ever. Pandora, the world of Avatar, has become one of the busiest and most beloved lands in Walt Disney World since opening last spring. As part of the new D-Camp contest, I don't know why it's D-Camp, but D-Camp.
Okay.
Sometimes Disney tries to get too hip.
Yeah, like
And,
right
like-
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
D-Camp.
Yeah, bros. You know, like Disney Camp, but it's D-Camp. How can we youth that up? The winner will get to spend the night in a tent on the glowing grounds and wake up to sunrise over Pandora's floating mountains. Luxury camping, blah, blah, blah. How do you do this? Hopeful Explorer should visit the D-Camp contest website, and then you share a video explaining why you're in need of an escape. All entries must be received before June 22nd.
I'm going to have a video of just me and Becca standing there with the kids running around the house and just staring into the camera and blinking periodically.
Like Wes Anderson
That's
style?
it. Yeah.
You should.
For sure, dude. Yeah, dude, you can enjoy custom experiences curated just for you. Pretty neat. So,
That sounds
parks.disney.com. Or just Google D-Camp. It seems pretty neat. It'd be cool to do like a video, but it's only 2 people. What are we going to do with the kid? That's why you should never have kids. Then you can't go to Disney World.
Well, but I don't think she counts because you don't have to pay for her.
That's true. Here's something non-Disneyland related, and this is the last piece of our news here. Jim Henson's Universe, Muppets, Sesame Street, Fraggles, and more, all in one traveling exhibition in L.A. So if you're going to the parks,
Ooh.
I think it's... When does it run through? I lost it. I think for like a few months. Anyway, it's a show that's just it's curated everything Jim Henson's all the Muppets, and there's the Count Von Count
Count
Von Count.
Chocula?
I don't know. Never mind.
Turn Taryn's mic off. Count Von Count is his name.
Oh,
Okay, the Count.
the Count.
Yeah, otherwise known as the Count. So definitely go to that. It's the Jim Henson exhibition, Imagination Unlimited, at Skirball Cultural Center. Skirb. On Sepulveda.
Stop it.
Now through September 2nd. Price is $6 to $12. It's free on Thursdays.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I would so go to that.
Me too. Dude, look at this. So they have like this photo. Where is it?
I just got really excited seeing Kermit.
Look at that. It's like the marquee where all the Muppets came out, like in the beginning of the Muppet Show. That's
Aw.
there. It's super cool.
That's
So if you're into the
awesome.
Muppets as weirdly as we are, you should definitely go check it out because it's pretty dope.
That's really cool.
Okay, let's go to the fact of the show, which is a little weird. I stole it from Instagram. I didn't steal it. I mean, I'll credit. But where are we? Outro. All right. Fact of the show, everybody. I think, did we do everything?
I think so.
Yeah.
Taryn thinks.
Oh, I forgot a Taryn Stinks.
Yeah, we can do it next time.
We'll do it next time.
Yeah. Yeah, next time.
All right, let's do it next time. A bit of Disney World facts for you today. In the Animal Kingdom Park exists one of the greatest rides ever, Expedition Everest. The queue is loaded with artifacts, photographs, and very detailed decorations. If you've ever been in that queue, you know what I mean, but go ahead and Google it. It's pretty neat. The photos in the queue are not stock photos or something pulled out of a magazine spread of indigenous people. Most of those photos were either taken by famed Imagineer Joe Rohde or one of his friends on their fact-finding mission in the planning stages of that ride. A fact I found rather interesting considering how easy it would be to cut corners, find stock photos, and just take the easy way out. I thought that was pretty cool. So I stole that from Joe Rohde's Instagram account. And by the way, follow Joe Rohde on Instagram because dude drops tons of detailed facts like that, which I find fascinating. And I know most of you probably haven't been to Expedition Everest, but just to know that it's out there like that and it's the personal touch. Not only that he didn't just go and find the photos, he took the photos.
Yeah.
And then put it in the...
That's
I don't know.
cool.
Awesome.
I think it's
That's
pretty neat.
really cool.
All right. Thanks a lot, everybody, for listening to the show. Thanks again to Getaway Today for sponsoring the show. Whether you're traveling to Disneyland, Disney World, or beyond, Getaway Today can help book online or give their experts a call. 855-GETAWAY, getaway.com/earsup. And until next time, we will see you all in the parks.